This is problem number 6 from section 5.1. In this problem they say use the given f of x and g of x to evaluate each expression. We've got f of x is root x plus 65 and g of x equals x squared. Now it says we want to do f of g of 4. That's how you say that little circle there. It's not a multiplication. It's saying f of g of 4, meaning we're going to take the f function and we're going to have an input of g of 4 into that function. And then we're going to say that g of 4, right? So we're going to say f of g of 4, when we plug 4 in there, that's 16, right? 4 squared is 16. So this is f of 16 now. And then we're going to plug the 16 into the f function, which is root 16 plus 65, which is root 81, which is 9. And that's our solution. So f of g of 4 means take 4, plug it into g, then take that result and plug it into f. You can see that there. 4 goes into g, which gave us 16, then we plug that into f. We get 9. Now let's do g of f of negative 1. So we're doing this the opposite way this time. Negative 1 is going to be plugged into f. That result will get plugged into g. So we're going to have g of f of negative 1, which is going to equal, and I'll even write it out farther, so g, when I plug the negative 1 in, I'll get g of root negative 1 plus 65. Negative 1 plus 65 is 64, and so now it's g of root 64, which the root of 64 is 8, so I have now g of 8. And then now I plug that into the g function, which means I'm going to get 8 squared, which is 64 for an answer. So negative 1 goes into the f function, gives you root 64. When I got root 64, that's 8. When I plug that back into the g function, I go right back to 8 squared, which is 64. Hope that makes sense.